guys, and welcome to another episode of Avant3 on the FTOG server, where we have started our peasant-like existence. Well, not really peasant. I don't think peasants have nice farmhouses like the one behind me. But you know, we've left our castle and all our riches and we are starting from scratch. So let me just quickly show you some of the things I did off camera. I've sort of started, sorting out the food situation. I've made a little farm. I'm living off rice bread, well, some real bread as well. Food is not brilliant at the moment, but it's not a problem. I figured out that this thing that I found is just a bush. I don't think this produces any food. But I'm sort of trying to grow a wall of it, a sort of hedge around my house. I think that will look nice. I did, however, find these strawberry bushes, and these, the lag, these produce strawberries. Well, they're not much of a food, but I think if I found the juicer stuff from Agricultural Revolution, I do want to get into this mod more. And the juicer, what you can do is an unfired juicer. You have to find this pottery guide, and then you put it with a clay, and that gives you a juicer. Incidentally, there is a one of those dilapidated Agricultural Revolution huts over there, so we will go and find out what sort of things it has. I also found some sage from the same mod, which is spread out a little bit, and this is quite cool because I think if you make tea from this, it gives you an anti-wither effect, so very nice. And I've also brought some avocado trees and a couple of apple trees, but now they're really more decoration than anything, because I think I'd have to make the happy robot to pick fruits from them. Otherwise, I mean, if I break them, if I harvest the leaves, then they will drop the fruit, but we don't really want to do that. Anyway, that's that as far as food is. Of course, we are living in the super cheaty, no nighttime world, so made by Toddy, so it's not exactly a humongous challenge being here, but I died twice over there when I was mining. But I did mine for a bit, and yeah, I also dug out this little cellar. This will be mostly the machine room, and I made a smeltery because I know obviously I still have to work on the ceilings, but I sort of wanted to start recording and make an episode before doing any more work. So when we started this season and this modpack, I said I didn't want to do Tinker's Construct anymore because, well, I felt I had done it to death previously, but I don't know, I haven't really played with Tinker's Construct for 3 months, so maybe it's time to try it out in the new version. So I made a smeltery and I made myself a bronze pickaxe. That's because, well, mining with pickaxes that can't be repaired is really a problem. I absolutely loathe this staircase. I'm not entirely sure what I can do with it. This building is quite high, isn't it? Maybe just have a ladder. I mean, obviously soon you'll be able to put an elevator block and get rid of this. And I think that's what we'll do. Anyway, Avid Gamer, Tale of 6 trillion years and a night. What could possibly be this achievement from? I will ask him afterwards. Anyway, I think it's time we make a few machines. So one of the first ones, I do have a little bit of iron, but not much. Let's get some redstone. I'm sure we'll need redstone for machines. This is basically I have some of the bits in the smeltery, but this is basically my mining effort. I haven't found any diamonds yet. No diamonds yet in this new life of mine. I thought I would mostly go with actually additions because it's such a cool mod. So I thought I would make the coal generator. Although actually the RF tools coal generator is really nice too. But let's do this. Ah, no sticks, honestly. No sticks. How could this be? There you have all the sticks that you want. This is an excellent mod. Okay, and then I would want to make the crusher. Oh, probably I guess I'm gonna have to make the atomic reconstructor. Yes, definitely. How does one do the atomic reconstructor? Basically the first block you need to do, I don't know if I have the iron. I have it in the smeltery. Okay guys, I'm gonna make a few machines and I'll get back to you. Welcome back guys, and as you can see we have actually added quite a few machines to my setup, just the basic stuff from actually additions, you know, the atomic reconstructor, the crusher, the furnace. This is a double furnace, and I'm powering this all with a couple of coal generators, and there's wiring behind the machines. I've also made an alloy smelter. Now the thing that I am going to need loads and loads and loads of is obsidian. You can make these, like for these tools, you can make these obsidian reinforcing modifiers. I'm not sure what it is, but basically it's a gold plate surrounded by obsidian, and if you put enough of them, the tool becomes unbreakable. So we want obsidian for that. But there's also, like, I'm going to want to make protection for books for my armor, and I am not going to use any botania because I've always used botania. So to do this differently, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to need to make 4 protection, 4 books, which each one of them requires a stack of dark steel, which requires a stack of obsidian. So anyway, I want unlimited obsidian. And now I have, previously, I do believe I have shown you how to make obsidian with the auto breaker. So this is brilliant. Auto breaker, very easy to do. In fact, we can just do it now, and this will break the obsidian. So what you have to do is place lava in water and you get obsidian. But I want to make this fully automatic, so I want something actually pumping the lava. So we need a pump. And the only one I can find that I sort of understand is the electric pump from Mechanism. Now I try not to use Mechanism very much because I think it's I think it's hugely over OP, but you know, we will have to do this. And the pump's quite easy to make. It needs a steel casing, which needs steel. Oh, the other thing that's so annoying about Mechanism is that you don't get the individual, you know, you have to go scroll through all the recipes. But anyway, this is the steel casing. It just needs some steel. And these things, we need 2 of them. Is that iron? Yes. So I've made a couple of metallurgic infusers. This one has coal. Okay, this one isn't supposed to have coal. The coal was supposed to go here, because you can make steel by basically putting iron twice through this. Oh, I hate the sound this makes. It's so annoying Why must you be so annoying? Now the other thing is we're going to be pumping the lava from a pool of lava. There is one outside actually that maybe I will use. But it would be good if we could place it, and actually Additions has a fluid placer. Which is just an auto placer surrounded by 2 buckets, which needs a palace crystal, and I was going to do this before I started recording, but I've obviously forgotten, so atomic recovery 3, yes, there, that's our palace crystals. And other than that, I think it's exactly like the auto breaker. So I'm gonna need another bucket for the pump. Right, so the pump is going to pump lava into this. This is going to place the lava on top of flowing water, make obsidian, and then the auto breaker is just going to take the obsidian, I think. So where is the skeleton? I keep having a feeling that I'm like on top of a skeleton spawner, because I keep hearing skeletons and they're not outside. They're not outside. I don't know. It's possible that I am going insane. Let's get rid of a few things. And let's crush this gold. Oh, this is loud too. Oh no. Let's make the music, let's make the master volume lower. There we go. Where were we? We made this, we now just have to make the pump. How are you doing, iron? So this, I think, has to go again through the metallurgic infuser, and then I think it needs to be smelted, so it's fairly complicated. But, well, not all that complicated. And let's see. Let's make some more iron. How are you doing? Hurry up. Alright, so we've got the steel, so let's make, oh, we've lost the pump, this. We're gonna need to make one of those. Is it you? Yay, steel casing. And now the pump. You. Excellent. And I'm gonna need to steal one of those because the pump needs to have power. And in fact, let's steal some of these. Well, not steal, borrow. Just gonna have to make more of them clearly, but you know what it's like. And talking of this, we're gonna need to make some fluid conduits, like so, and like so. Alright, and now let's go and make our obsidian. Alright, so here's a little underground lava pool that I have found, and let's place this like so. Very nice. It's gonna need a bit of power, so Where is the power? The function long term, coal generator, right, and let's bring it out. Now let's bring it out. Where shall we do this? Let's do this here, although actually so we need to dig back a little bit, because from what I've noticed in terms of, let's get a bit more coal. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. That was silly. From what I've noticed when I was trying this system out, it won't place the fluid placer, won't place the fluid right. If we have, let's say that we have the auto breaker here and the fluid placer here, and we're gonna need to pass the lava to the fluid placer. So let's do this. Let's not switch it out yet. What we need is the water to stop here, because it will not place the fluid right on top of the lava on top of water. It needs to have like an empty space. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be good, I think. Yes. So now let's hope this works. We go here, extract, and here, okay, well, it's doing it by itself. So you can see this is placing lava, it's turning into obsidian, and this is breaking it, and obsidian is gathering here. I think there's a little bit of lag on the server, which is what is slowing the process down a tiny bit. But, and I've sort of blocked myself out of, I don't know how I'm going to get out, but as long as it can get lava from this pool, this will keep on working. And look, we've already got 23 bits of obsidian. I think it will not take very long at all to get several stacks. Basically, I want to fill the breaker full of obsidian. Alright, so this hasn't gone quite as smoothly as I expected. We ran out of lava and I had to move the machine a little bit further down. And I think we're about to run out of lava again. I think it used up most of the lava here. But if you look at it, we have quite a bit of obsidian. To be honest, I can't really imagine needing much more obsidian than this. Unfortunately, I can't see how much lava I have in the iron drum. Anyway, I will keep this going till it either fills up or runs out of lava, but I mean, this didn't take very long at all. It took maybe half an hour. I just want to show you quickly one more thing. I was wandering around and look at what I found. A lovely little herb garden. We have sage and rosemary and what is this? Oh, this is rosemary. It's rosemary and something called butru, and mint. So I think I've already got mint and sage, licorice and chamomile. Oh, and licorice and this buku or butru. I think they're just basically all the different herbs from agricultural revolution, and I will take them all because, you know, I think it's sage that I'm already growing. I think I'm already growing sage and mint, But look, all sorts of lovely herbs. Wonder what rosemary does. So I think you can make teas from, well, at least some of them. I don't know if you can make tea from all of them. And the teas give you different effects. Look at this, it's still going. Oh, I think we are going to fill up the breaker, and 9 stacks of obsidian should last us for a while. So yes, a very satisfactory result all in all. But I think this will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.